In my last video, I appeared very somber. I am usually a pretty fun person, but I am very concerned about the direction of Broomfield, and I need to strike a somber tone in these videos. Our government has not done a really good job of providing transparency when it comes to property taxes. Accountability is so important because you are forced to give them your money through property taxes and other revenue streams. I have been monitoring the finances of the city and county of Broomfield, and to a smaller extent the state of Colorado, since before the repeal of the Gallagher Amendment. Some of your elected officials think Gallagher was a tax policy mess, but I want you to understand why that's not the truth. Property tax is not an exciting issue, but it is so important to your financial well-being. Dennis Gallagher was a Democrat legislator back in 1982 when he formulated and passed the Gallagher Amendment. He was trying to help the residential homeowner who was paying a disproportionate share of the property taxes in Colorado. Why is this important? John Locke said it very well. He was a British philosopher, Oxford academic, and medical researcher. And he said all mankind, being all equal and independent, no one ought to harm another in life, health, liberty, or possessions. Your home, your talents, and your money are your possessions. John Locke also said, the improvement of understanding is for two ends. First, our own increase of knowledge, and secondly, to enable us to deliver that knowledge to others. Hopefully, as I share this knowledge with you, you will pass it on to your neighbors. Here is a figure showing how the residential property values, the blue bars, increased from 1983 to 2022 versus the increase in non-residential property values, the orange bars. The green trace shows how the residential assessment rate changed after the passage of the Gallagher Amendment. The residential assessment rate in 1982 was 21%. If Gallagher had not been in place, the residential assessed rates would have increased as shown by the red trace in this graph, and property taxes would have far outpaced the taxes paid by non-residential properties. The green trace shows how the Gallagher Amendment allowed residential property taxes to rise more slowly over time, saving the taxpayers money. The Gallagher Amendment helped make sure the residential and non-residential property taxes paid were in approximately equal proportions. This is shown in the next graph. The blue and green traces show the balance between residential, the green trace, and non-residential, the blue trace, assessed values. Without the Gallagher Amendment, residential assessed values would have risen about 3 times as fast as you would have been paying taxes on a 21% residential assessment rate. In conclusion, the Gallagher Amendment didn't stop property values from rising. The local government still would have seen an increase in revenue like what we've seen lately. I would call the Gallagher Amendment equitable property tax policy. Gallagher was meant to keep hundreds of millions of dollars out of the government's pockets and in property owners' hands. However, now the state is proposing Proposition HH, which will keep money out of your hands, but not the government's. I will talk about this in one of my next videos. Thank you.